Hey guys, it's Justin and welcome back to another video. In today's video, I'm going to be basically giving you guys the hot topic that you guys always wanted. I sort of want to keep this a secret because basically I've learned how to do all this, but I might as well just give you guys help because I am here to help you guys out. So the big question that everyone keeps talking about is, how do I film all my videos and what equipment do I use? I'm basically going to be talking about what I use to talk to clients over Zoom, recording TikToks and Instagram home tours, and starting a YouTube channel, basic YouTube channel, to give more informational to your clients and audio and budget products that you guys can use when you guys are getting started. Now, guys, I've invested a lot of money into this, but I wouldn't recommend you guys starting off with all these items that I have right here currently with me. So I'm going to talk about basically what I use, and after that, I'll talk about all the budget options that I would recommend that you guys get. That way you guys can get started without having to initially invest like $7,000-$8,000 all in total. Let's get right into the video. Now, also before I do, all the products will be linked down below and they are affiliate links. So that means that I will get a little kickback if you do use a link to buy, but you don't want to support my channel, which hopefully you do. But if not, you don't have to use the link. You guys can just buy it on your own. But with that being said, let's get right into it. Let's talk about first what I use to Zoom. Obviously, you guys can't see what equipment I'm using, so I'm going to change into my iPhone view so you guys can see exactly my setup right here, and I'll explain how basically this works. All right, guys, so basically you should be seeing two screens, a iPad and a teleprompter with a, I guess one of those screens for your camera. This is OBS down here that I use to record my videos. If I have a client, I'll have their face right here. And basically, I have this tape right here that tells me where I need to look at. And I basically just move this to where his head is lined up with that center. That way I am keeping eye contact, and that way he knows that I'm looking at him. Because if I use a monitor right there and I put a if I put a webcam up there, it doesn't make sense because I'm looking at the screen and I'm not looking at his eyes, and I want to look at his eyes. So I went with this setup where I'm looking into a teleprompter, and I'm basically looking at his eyes, and this would be Zoom over call. Now, what I use for audio is a little overkill for Zoom, but right now it's a Shure SM7B. With the cloud lifter on the bottom and a phantom power from Forceit. And this setup right here is probably about $1,000. So I wouldn't even recommend this. I got this because of YouTube videos and I really wanted to invest my equipment. So my clients feel like they get professional service. Now I'll give you guys some budget information later on in the video, but this is basically how I use Zoom calls when I do get clients. And I do Zoom calls with other people. This is how I do it. That way it's very professional, and that way I'm always having eye contact with them and I have clean audio for them. So that's what I use. Now let's go on to what I use when I film my Instagram and TikToks. All right, guys, so let's talk about basically what I use when I record my home tours, or basically videos on Instagram and TikToks. For my case, I don't have a wide angle lens on this phone because it is a 10s Max. If you do have a wide angle lens, you don't have to buy this, but I decided to buy this instead of upgrading my phone because my phone works perfectly fine. It's like pretty good shape, and I just decided to buy an attachment from Sandmark that is a wide angle lens. Now, I don't recommend you guys buying one of these lenses off of Amazon. It's how do I say, not as good quality, and it distorts a lot of the photo. That's why I went with Sandmark, and I've tried different lenses from Amazon. And when I go do home tours and stuff like that, the walls started concave because it's not wide angle, it's more like fisheye lens style. So it's like way too overkill. So this is the best one that you guys are gonna get if you guys are doing real estate, and I recommend you guys get this one. I'll put it down in the description box below. I recommend this while getting a gimbal right here. And I have the DJI Osmo 4 that I use. It's very convenient. All you have to do is take this clip off and you just stick it onto your phone and stick it right back, and it just calibrates by itself and you're good to go. This takes less than 1 minute to set up, and then you can record a home tour. I record a home tour in probably like 10-15 minutes, and then I'm on to the next home. So that's a great way that takes no time at all. Now, starting a YouTube channel. I showed you guys basically my setup on how I was doing things when I was doing the Zoom. So basically how it is, I use OBS and I use a cam link for my camera, which is the Sony a7 III with a I believe a Sony FE 20mm f1.8G lens that I put onto my A7 III, and then a newer 7-inch IPS screen field monitor onto my teleprompter so I can talk to you guys and have my script up there. And then on top of that, I have OBS running, so right when I'm recording, everything's connected to my laptop, and then I can edit it right onto my laptop without having to worry about, memory and SD card and this and that. I do have two lights from GVM. They're the RGB LED video light. Now, I don't recommend you guys getting these because these are RGB. I think I only use the white lights, so it is cheaper if you guys get the white light. And then I got my Shure SM7B that I'm recording to you guys right here, and my iPad Pro 12.9 inch to sidecar onto my MacBook. That way I have another screen. And then I have on the side over there the new 2019 iMac 27-inch that I use, or what I give to Kelsey, which edits all my video. And then behind me, we have a little station that we use our MacBooks to edit and research our videos. So I'll put that on the description box below. If you guys want a detailed video of that, I can give it to you guys. Leave in the comment section below, and I will try and make you guys one. And now with that being said, let's talk about budget options that you guys can use. Now, remember guys, every budget option has to include video, audio, and lighting. So the first thing let's talk about is Zoom. Now, basically what I would do for a budget option is to get a webcam. I wouldn't even recommend a 4K webcam. Clients don't even have that potential to even look at 4K on their monitors. So 1080p is great, and it's only going to cost you, if you guys get a great high-end one, probably up to $100. I recommend Logitech. That's what I used previously. You guys can use that to basically record your view, and it's way better than the desktop camera that comes in it if you have a laptop. It just upgrades everything. I'll put some recommendations in the comment section. And also with lighting, I think the best budget option is a ring light. This ring light right here it was $15, and it's really bright, and it really lightens up the space. And I would basically put this right in front where the webcam is, and it really brightens up your face and gives you more depth from the background. So I would recommend something like this. With audio, I would basically recommend, and a lot of people would recommend this, but the Blue Yeti mic. Now, I have 3 of these mics because they're that good. Now, for the price, which is $120, I believe, these are great, and you don't need phantom power for this. This is USB, so basically you just put the USB in here and you plug it right into your computer, and you're all said and done, and you get way crisper audio than you would use from your laptop or your desktop. So I would recommend this one, guys, if you guys are looking to splurge a little bit on your Zoom. And obviously these are budget options, but they are going to be a little high end because I want to make sure that you guys have the best budget bougie items, so that your clients feel very welcomed and professional. Those are the ones that I would recommend. Now, if you guys are looking to record Instagram or TikTok, this is basically the setup that I'm going to give you guys. Is basically your phone. Don't upgrade your phone. I even plan on getting the 12 Pro Max just for the wide angle lens, but I basically went with this one. My phone is perfectly fine. Just add one of these wide angle lenses. I'll put this in the description box below. This is probably $100, $110, but it's well worth it. And I think this is the best purchase I've made for TikTok and Instagram. Also, on top of that, a DJI Osmo. This is, you need one of these. Any gimbal is perfectly fine. I'll put some other recommendations. This one right here is probably $150. I think the previous one right now is on sale for like $90-$80. Don't quote me on that. Amazon always changes their price, but it's a great gimbal. And on top of that, if you guys are looking at audio, I would recommend you guys getting like a lavalier mic. This one's a little high end. What I use is basically a wireless lav mic. This is the Rode Wireless Go mic. So basically this transmits into my iPhone, and then basically I connect this, and then I put a lav mic on here, and I can travel anywhere I want, and the audio would capture from the lav mic right here. This one right here is the Rode lav mic. This one's like $80. You could get lav mics for like $10. I'll put it in the description box below that are great, that I recommend, that I've used before. If you guys don't want to go wireless, which is totally fine, all you have to do is basically plug this into your phone, use one of these adapters. If you don't have one of these, the headphone jack, if you have Apple, and basically you're set to go with clean audio. Now, if you're starting a YouTube channel, I would recommend, when you're starting YouTube channel, there's so many options that you guys can do. If you're just starting off on YouTube, I wouldn't even initiate on purchasing more equipment itself. Now, if you're gonna do Instagram too, you have this lav mic that you guys can use. On top of that, I wouldn't even get a DSLR camera. If I'm getting started, I would basically use your iPhone camera with the wide angle lens and then put it onto a tripod right here, which is a basic $20 tripod, and basically put your phone right here and record your videos. This is the best way, cheapest way. This budget is probably gonna cost you guys $100 for the lens and then $20 for this. So you're looking at probably around $130, $140 to basically get everything you need, and plus the lighting, which the ring light is $20, plus your lav mic that's probably going to cost you $15, and that's it, guys. You guys can probably reuse most of these equipment for multiple things. Like, I have all these equipment laying around and I reuse all of these are all essential items that I use. They are higher end stuff, but I use them on a daily basis. Buy the essential stuff that I told you guys, and you guys will have very good video with audio and lighting all built in for you. So with that being said, guys, you don't have to splurge. I know being a real estate agent when you get started is a big investment. You gotta have a lot of things going out, because I know FMLS takes monthly payments, and then you gotta take some classes which are payments, and then you got to think about marketing, which is also payments. So there's a lot of things going out when you guys are starting to be a real estate agent. So I want to give you guys the budget options today that probably help you guys succeed at social media. So with that being said, guys, if you guys want an in-depth video on some of these equipment that I use, leave it in the comment section below, and I will make sure that I will give you guys a detailed video on that. And with that being said, guys, hopefully this video helps so that you guys get started building your brand up on social media as a realtor. And if you are looking to buy or sell a home here in Georgia, feel free to contact me, as I can be a realtor. Check the links in the description box below. I'll see you guys in the next video, and thanks for watching. Peace.